Hello everyone, it's Melanie. I'm back. I have been stitching fabric in this until I got it too fat. So I'm gonna have to stop with the fabric. So I'm gonna bind the pages, put the pages in, and then I'm gonna try the closure that I thought of. So I thought I'd take you along on that. And tell you about something that has come out of me getting so angry and upset and venting. But okay, so from me getting so upset and whatnot, from that came my husband's idea about doing a giveaway journal. So as I'm sitting here making this said giveaway journal, I had an idea. And my idea is this. I am not a salesperson. I'm a terrible salesperson. Terrible. And not only that, I don't enjoy it. I don't like taking pictures of stuff. I don't like shipping it. I mean, this won't solve that, but anyway. So I'm sitting here thinking how much I'm enjoying making this journal to give it away. Because, there's a lot of reasons. But one being the fact that I can do whatever I want. It's not like it's a custom order. I don't have to, I can do whatever I want to. That's too thick. So, because I love just sitting around and making journals, but they just pile up because I don't know how much to sell them for. Okay, so let me just tell you what my idea was, what I had an idea. I was talking to my husband again, and I had this idea, and I think I'm loving it. So my new idea is, because I don't like having to sell my journals, I'll just keep making a journal at a time like this and then giving them away. Because then I don't have to take pictures of it for Etsy. I don't have to write a listing. You get to watch me make a journal. Hopefully, if I monetize my videos, hopefully you watch the ads every once in a while. And anyway, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I can do whatever I want, make whatever kind of journal I want, because who's going to complain about a free journal? So yes, I'm still going to sell some, because I'm not independently wealthy or anything, and I do have some that I've worked really, really hard on that I want to sell, but I think this is a plan. So, because it also gives me I don't have to think so hard. I don't have to try to think up something to do, a video to show you, because that's also a lot of pressure, trying to think up some quality, some interesting content, or so I'm liking this idea. So once I finish this one and we give it away, then I'll make another one and give it away, and then I'll make another one and give it away, and we'll see how it goes. See if I go broke doing that with shipping, but it sounds pretty good to me, because literally Someone can enjoy the journal. I can enjoy making it. You can look forward to possibly getting a free journal. I'm telling you, it's brilliant. It's oh, that's a pretty sad business model. My idea to just give it all away. No, I won't give it all away, but I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to work on a journal at a time that's going to be a giveaway journal, because I love making journals and I can't use all the journals that I make. So this will be a good opportunity for me to get to experiment, and you can watch me make them and hopefully get some ideas. And everybody's happy. And it all started because I got so upset about a couple of dislike, or a dislike. So there you go. So I'm so excited now I can hardly contain myself. I'm like, oh, what journal am I going to do next? What do I want to do next and give away? Because I have to be honest, I don't really like custom orders. There's a lot of pressure to that. And I don't know, it kind of stresses me out. But this, I can do whatever I want. I don't have to make it to anyone's specifications except my own. Woo, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited, because I'm excited. Okay, binding. I am going to, can't decide. I really don't want to use the screw punch on this. I would rather put my holes through it. I'd rather do the holes, just sew them through, because if I use the screw punch, I actually break the thread. And if I just punch a hole, then maybe I can, I'm moving the threads out of the way instead of actually physically breaking them. So I'm going to mark these, and if you didn't, I'm going to do a pamphlet stitch, and it's a, what did I do? 1, 2, 7 hole pamphlet stitch, because I have so many pages in here at different heights. I want to be sure that I catch all of the different heights of paper, since all the papers are such different sizes. I want to catch them all. So in order to do that, I'm going to do 7 hole stitch. That way there's more holes, more binding, and it will be more likely to catch all the pages. So, and this is my book that I was using as my punching cradle, but it recently fell apart. So this, I wish I'd kept a package off of one of these. I don't know if I showed you. I have made so many videos in the last 2 days that I haven't posted. So I don't know what I've actually told you and what I haven't. But this thread that I'm using is from Hobby Lobby. And I was getting it in the, where the tatting and embroidery stuff is. And I really like it. So far I only have 2 colors. I have this navy blue and I have ivory. But I like it both for sewing the signatures in, for this stage, and I like it for well, this. I guess that's it. For sewing signatures in. So I just made a punching template. Always mark the top of your template because you don't want to turn it over or around, because then your page won't fit. And then I'm just using an awl and a punch. You know, if I just make journals and give them away, it's also like a de-stash. I'm telling you, that's the best idea I've had in a long time. I don't know if I can talk while I punch these. So if you've never done a 7-hole pamphlet stitch, you do it the exact same way that you do a 3-hole or a 5-hole. You start in the middle and you move out, and then you come back and tie it off. And you can put your tie in the middle, on the outside of the book or on the inside. I prefer ties on the inside. So that's where I'm going to put them on this. Oh, I did snag it right there. That's okay. Okay, finished with this. And I have been using, this is a doll needle. It's huge. It's not super sharp. I don't know if you can see that. It's not super sharp, but it's not blunt. And it is just over, it's 3.5 inches long. It's a pretty big needle with a pretty big eye. So it works out for this, this heavy thread that I need to get some more colors of this. I really like it. For some reason, well, okay, so it's not for some reason. I'll tell you exactly why it is. I always start with the back signature and do the back first. And I think it's because I figure if it doesn't look as good, then at least it's on the back. So that's why I always start with the back signature. It's not a very scientific reason. Probably could have done a bigger signature, a bigger spine on here, and then I could have filled it up more. So just like a pamphlet stitch or whatever, you start in the middle. I leave a thread tail. And just, you're going to stitch in and out, back and forth, away from that center hole until you get down to the bottom. And then once you get down to the bottom, oops. Once you get down to the bottom, you'll turn around and go back, stitching the opposite direction, and then you'll get to the middle and skip it. There's that. So now we're going to go back through this hole, being very careful not to pierce the thread that you already stitched with. Make sure I'm coming out through the hole that right where I want it. And I don't tighten this down until I'm ready to, until I'm finished with it. So you could do this pamphlet stitch in any odd number of holes. 3, 5, 7, 9, any odd number, it works. And I'm gonna leave all the threads hanging off this. So if somebody doesn't like all the threads hanging off, you can trim them. Trim them away. I kind of like them though. Oh my goodness, I am so excited about this. So this will be giveaway journal number 1. And I did mention in the description of the other video that for right now, I'm gonna have to limit it to US residents because, one, I've read the fine print with YouTube about doing giveaways, and technically, if I'm in the United States, well, to be the safest, I need to just only open it to the United States. So for the first few, until I see how it goes, it's just going to be for U.S. residents. And I apologize for that, but if I end up making a lot of journals and giving a lot of journals away too, international shipping will get really expensive. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm going to take these off, and to tighten this down, I'm going to start at the outside, at the top and bottom, and I'm going to pull these two tight first. Tighten that, and then I'm going to move to the next set. And I'm going to pull those tight, not too, not so tight that you tear your paper, but, and then I'm going to move here. So I'm going to pull on one of these and see whether it belongs to, okay, so see how when I pull this, it's this thread. So now I know I need to pull this one this way, and I need to pull this one this way in the direction that they're going. Oh, and I forgot to do the middle. Maybe I didn't do it right. Okay. So, if this is coming from, what you don't want to do is be pulling, if the cord, if the thread's coming out is going up the book spine this way, you don't want to be pulling on the thread in the opposite direction. So that's why you just have to kind of be careful. Make sure that you're pulling it so that it's still straight. I just tie, because I waxed this with beeswax, I'm just going to tie it in a square knot, and then I like to leave kind of a long thread tail, but you can just, it usually kind of disappears into the signature like that, and then I can go through and we'll do that afterwards. Let me do the other one. So something else I thought of though, because I think, did I say that in the last video? I don't know. Because, like I said, I've made a bunch of videos I haven't used. I don't think I'm going to put anything three-dimensional on the cover of this, because that would mean that I would have to put the holes in it, and you may not even know what I'm talking about, depending, I don't know. Well, I'm not going to put anything three-dimensional on this cover. even though I mentioned it in a different video that you may or may have not seen. Sorry, I have to concentrate a little bit. I can't remember, I think I probably got these giant paper clips at Tuesday Morning. I like them for binding. So I think I'll go ahead and post this video as soon as I finish it, which is the same day that I posted the last video. I'm gonna go from never posting to you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, she posted another video. So I'm going back and forth, making sure not to pierce through my previous stitch. I like the size of this journal. It reminds me of this one. It's about the same size. Try not to massacre it since and then skip the center and go up above it, and then I'm going to trim that where I snagged it. Trim that off a little bit. That's what I was trying to prevent. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Top. Oh my goodness, I don't know what journal I'm going to make next. They're definitely, I'm gonna do the giveaway journals. They're gonna definitely be my fun experiment kind of journals. I shouldn't even say this, but I do have some Golden Book Encyclopedia journals that are ready. I just have to do all that taking pictures, and I'm just not into that part. I just want to make the journals. But the Golden Book Encyclopedia journals are, they are really labor intensive. Okay, let's see. Tighten that. Kind of split right there. Won't pull it too tight. Uh-oh. Did I sew back through my... Kind of feels like I did. No, I'm good. Square knot. What I was going to say, the other thing about just finishing it with a square knot and then leaving a decent thread tail is that if you have to, you could untie it and rebind it. Would be no big deal to rebind it. And I usually go through each page and press that down. Oh, it's getting hot in here. I need to turn my fan back on. For my next video, I'm going to move my external mic over here again and see if I can, because I watched my last video back and I did have to turn the volume up. I mean, once I turned the volume up, I could hear it just fine, but so I do like to flip through here and just kind of press these into place, because it's a lot of pages in a single signature. Okay, so my thought for a closure, because I put all this fabric on there that sticks out, I can't put a closure that goes this way, so I think I'm going to do this kind of closure that goes vertically across the book. So in order to do that, I need elastic, which I grabbed this black, this is black 3/8 inch, and this is some decorative elastic, but I think I'm just going to use the 3/8 inch. I think this might be too wide. So all I have to do is punch holes top and bottom of the back cover and then thread this through and tie it off. So I'm going to mark where I want my holes to go. Let me zoom a little closer. And I think, let's see, these holes are 5/8 of an inch. The center of the hole is like 5/8 of an inch. We'll just go we'll go like that. And then, how far down? Okay, I'm going to do one right there, and one right there. Is this 3/8 of an inch, or is this? This is also 3/8, so this is the same width as this. So, I don't know what size hole. I don't want to put a hole that's too big, but where'd my book go? My poor book full of holes. Okay, so I'm going to put one here. And one here. Perfect. Put this away. And then get some of this out. So I need double the length of the cover plus enough to tie it off. And then how did I thread it? Okay, I threaded it from the inside. And the fabric that's on the spine of this book is black, so I thought this black elastic would look good. Okay, so there's that. Oh, you could even put a charmy thing on there. You could do that. So then then it'll come here and it'll tie in the front, but let's put something on it. Let's see what I've got that will, I don't know, actually these holes might be too, this would work probably. A little heart. How do I want it on there? Like that? Is it just going to do that though? I don't want it to do that. I don't want it to just stick up. What if it's silver, but if I put it on a jump ring, or a split ring in this case, even though it's silver, which I guess it's fine that it's silver. So do we want a bee or a sewing machine or a, I don't want to put a gold charm on a silver split ring. Ooh, the bow is cute, but I'm going to tie a bow. Oh, here's a butterfly. Let's do the butterfly. And I don't have my split ring pliers in here. They're in the other room too. Okay, there's nothing like having the proper tool. I'm all about the proper tools. So here we go. Now I just need glasses strong enough to see it. Guess I could put a silver key on there with it. That would be cute. A butterfly and a key. Why not? There. I guess I'll keep the stronger glasses on. So then I can put this on here. Sorry about my nails, guys. They're a mess. I know they're a mess. I don't usually paint them, but they had been breaking a lot, cracking and splitting, and I think that's because, you know, every time I leave the house, I'm bathing my hands in hand sanitizer and washing them like crazy when I get home. So I think it's drying out my nails really bad. So I painted them thinking I'd make them a little stronger. But then I thought, well, that's going to backfire on you because then you're going to have to take that nail polish off. And the only thing that takes that glitter off is pure acetone, and that's going to dry your nails out worse than washing, worse than hand sanitizer. Let's see, let's make a little bow out of this. Or so it looks, I mean, not a bow, but you know what I mean. Let's make it cute. And then, let me see if I can melt the ends of these a little bit. Okay, well that one's really good. That one won't come undone. It's so hard to get like right on it without there. Okay. Is that gonna annoy me, that thing being on there? I like it. And you can always, make this, I mean, that's got a lot of room to grow, just like that. but you could also loosen it if you needed to. I like it. And then this just goes behind it like that when you're not using it to keep the book closed. So you could either do collage in this book, or I don't know, you could do whatever you want to with it. But I really like making this whole, you know, really staggered pages. I'm gonna put this butterfly in there somewhere. How about right there? Or leave it off. No, I'm putting it on. Where's the center of it? I am putting this on here. There we go. Oh, look at that. I put it on here and I didn't even notice that that was there. I don't want it there. Oh, come off. So I need to put something else on here. How about that? I'll have to put the butterfly somewhere else. We can't have two of the same butterflies on there, on the same page. Okay, put a doily on there. And there's a little glassine on the back. So now we need to find a different place for the, what about the other envelope? Here. That'll work. There we go. I keep these if I have multiple books that it would fit, but in this case, I don't think I have another book that this would fit, so I probably won't make another, I won't need another punching template that exact same size. I've definitely got enough fabric in this, but I feel like I could still put some more cute stuff in it. Some more embellishment. Right there, that's cute. I like that green with that green, and these lines with those lines. It's fine, I guess, that it's white on the back. Does our spinner still work? Yeah, it's kind of slow now. I slowed the spinner down. It still spins though. Well, this is basically ready. I've never done a giveaway though, so I don't know what to do. Like, I guess I need to put a deadline on it. You know, that you have to, I'll close the entries whenever. So what's today? Today is Thursday the 30th at 8:38 p.m. Central Time. So I'll close the comments on, there's 31 days. We'll close the comments on August 1st. Saturday, August 1st at 12 noon Central Standard Time. And I'll put this down in the description. And I will do a random number generator on Saturday, August 1st at 1 and 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's when we'll pick a winner. How about that? How's that sound? So let's do a flip through. This is the journal. It measures it measures 8.5 inches tall by 5 inches wide. It's currently like almost an inch thick. And this is a paper book cover, altered book. So there's nothing on here to protect the cover at this point. Like, I didn't put any sealant on it or anything. It opens like that, and it has the following pages. This has a pocket back there too. Some straw paper from Rachel. It's an envelope, and then there's a little glassine envelope on this side. A little tab. Like that. This is a note card. Lots of stitches. Some ledger paper. This is from a wildflower journal, botanical book. A vintage envelope with some pretty flowers on it. The other half of the straw paper. There's the, this is some of that paper I got from my storage unit, that ivory, like watercolor kind of paper. There's a seed packet. The spinner. There's the center of that one. Envelope with a butterfly. Fold out. There we go. And then I'm going to sign it because I usually sign all my journals, even the ones I just keep for myself. Okay. All right, if you would like to enter the giveaway for this journal, leave me a comment below. Just leave a comment. You don't have to say anything specific. Be sure that you are a subscriber. So subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and I'll close the comments on Saturday, August 1st at 12 noon Central Standard Time, and I will do the drawing on Saturday, August 1st, sometime between 1 and 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then I can get it shipped out next week. So, there we go. Hope you like it, guys. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!